Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. Hail to thee, Sam. I saw you there. I know you're probably a little bit gone because you said you'll be right back. But if you're hearing this, hi, anyways. I have had a night. Last night was a little rough. So my sleep, also by extension, became a little rough. Just a teeny tiny bit. Minuscule amount. And by that, I mean I'm being a little bit sarcastic here. It was not, not pleasant last night. Last night was just not a pleasant time for me. Definitely got to sleep though, at least for, well, once I figured out how to the gameplay, not the gameplay, the game plan, the game plan behind how silverfish work. I got myself some tea. Just a lemon and ginger one. We're running out of it. I'm running out of all my teas right now. I don't like that. I need to go get some. Because even my black tea's running out. I had coffee earlier today because I woke up. Earlier today, I mean, when I woke up. Which was... How long ago was it? 2 hours ago? Yeah, 2 hours ago, roughly. So now I'm having tea. I thought about just having plain water, but I didn't want to have plain water because I was getting a bit of a tummy ache or something. I was feeling weird. I was feeling weird, and I don't know if it was the hunger that I was having, because I did eat potatoes and beef. Just potatoes and beef. It was pretty good. It wasn't technically, well, I guess it is beef altogether, but a specific, like, Wagyu meat type of thing. Sheep stuff, relatively speaking, but it tasted pretty good. It was pretty good. Simple and tasty. I thought about having an apple, because we have this bag of apples that are small apples. They're probably a very specific type of apple, but I wouldn't know. I would not know. Yeah, they're tasty. They're very sweet. I didn't have one today. I probably won't, considering I ate a banana. And bananas, I did not know they can be that sweet. I mean, I knew, but I haven't had one in forever, so the sweetness of that banana kind of caught me off guard. It's pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty damn good. I enjoyed it quite so. Quite so. What else did I do? I guess I just stayed up for a long while. I stayed up for a couple more hours than I usually do, because I kind of have like a sleep schedule now, sort of, kind of. It's kind of been working out for this last week, or this week in general, where I've been actually kind of able to sleep once the clock hits 12. I go to sleep. I'd still need to wait like an hour or so, but at least I could at least fall asleep for like 4 hours before I have to go perform my morning duties, and then take another nap for a couple of hours, and then bam, have some amount of hours of sleep under my belt, right? Even if it's not straight 8 hours, or uninterrupted sleep, because I'd be waking up every hour and a half or so. You is back? Welcome back, Sam. Hail to thee. How are ya, Sam? I am regaling the fine people with my tales. That is kind of a lie. I haven't really said much. But how are ya? I will speak upon the silverfish soon enough. By the way, did you tell me that you did yesterday, or did you not say? Considering you weren't here yesterday, no, I do not believe you. You told me what you did yesterday. Or at least I'm pretty sure you weren't there. Were you there? I can't remember. I don't think so. What did you do, Sam? Do tell. Regale me with your tales. I like using that word. I'm gonna use that word like 5 more times. Regale. You got Summer a puppy? Oh my goodness. What kind of puppy did you get? Late Valentine's gift? That's adorable. That's adorable. My eyes are already tearing up. Just thinking about a puppy. What kind? What kind of little doggy? Doggy friend. Friend guy or gal. Little creature. That's so cute. I hope Summer very much enjoyed the gift. I'm sure she did. You got a 1-year-old Frenchie called Hugo. Hugo! Oh, that's a good name. Good name. Strong name. So many kinds of dogs. Let me look up what a Frenchie looks like, because I don't think I've heard of those. Oh, one of them. Little fellow. Little fellow. That's so cute, though. Sorry, I'm just I'm just thinking about how goofy they kind of look. I'm just looking at a couple of pictures on Google. They look so silly. French bulldog is a Frenchie. Gotcha. Well, that is nice of you to have done. I hope it did not cost too much cash. I know how dogs sometimes can be a bit of a money sink depending on the type. Half the time I don't even know why they cost so much, but they just do sometimes. Like a Samoyed. You know, Samoyeds sometimes cost a lot of money. And they're just big fluffy dogs. Big cloud guys. Or you cost more. Hail to thee, Yuki. Pleasant having you around. How have you been, Yuki? I hope you've been sleeping well. You rescued him, actually? He was in the pound? Oh, well, you know what? Even better. Even better. Because those poor lads and lassies need all the help they can get. You have saved them. Rescued them. You don't talk about sleep. Fair enough, Yuki. Fair enough. My bad. My bad, original gangster. He kept running off and his owners got sick of the poor baby. And then the man wants to be wild, but they would not let him. He is contained. Do not keep him entrapped. Take him out for a lot of runs or something. You gotta get the energy out, you know? Just gotta get the energy out. I shall tell you too of my last night regarding the title of this stream, because it is very much true. I did have to deal with I think, silverfish. I still don't know if it's a silverfish or not. You can't but Summer will. There you go. Everything funny and happy until the puppy becomes 6'2". What kind of dog you got that becomes 6'2"? One of them goddamn Scooby-Doo type dogs? Them Scooby-Doo type dogs do be growing. I don't know their name. But last night, I basically had to play fucking Five Nights at Freddy's IRL with that fucking silverfish. Cause that motherfucker... I was like in bed, right? I was in bed. I heard scurrying about. Something was making noise in the corner of my room. And I'm like, okay, what exactly is going on? Because I've heard this noise before. And I've never caught whatever the hell was making that noise. So I just get my fucking phone flashlight out, point it around, and I'm like, I still don't see nothing. So I just get up. I think it's like maybe something outside making noise. You know, sometimes creatures be doing that. Maybe a squirrel or something woke up early. And by early, I mean late, which doesn't make sense because it was nighttime. Anyway, I'm not even looking at the ground for a good 5 minutes as I'm just standing near my window, just like, where the hell is this fucking thing? And then I just look at the ground towards the actual corner of the room, and then I see something just real quick. The moment the light is flashing upon it, scurrying under the damn, I don't even know, the heater of my room. And I'm like, oh hell nah. And from then on, I just kept my flashlight on that specific spot and then I had to sleep with the room light on so that the damn thing would stay away because silverfish are apparently very afraid of light. So my sleep was horrendous. At least I got some sleep. I fell asleep at like 5 in the morning. But I stayed there for like 4 hours just trying to like keep my light in the area, in the general area, because I kept hearing it in the walls every now and again, making some kind of noise. And I was afraid that it would come back out because I am deathly afraid of insects. I do not fuck with it. It was a rough night. Rough fucking night. Oh, hell no. You usually wake up at night and no falling asleep after that. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. You actually love it because the dog that is like you, and Summer now has one like her. Oh, nice, nice. But yeah, that was my night slash morning. The strat is just to keep the lights on. I think I'll be sleeping with the lights on a couple of more times for the next couple of days. I'm a little too fucking paranoid that thing's gonna try and come back out. And I have nothing to deal with it. So the moment the sun starts going down, I'm turning the fucking lights on. That's why I posted in the Discord that my brain was mulch because I just like ugh. I think the lights being on while I was asleep was like fucking with me or something. The coffee kind of helped, but I still feel emulsified. You didn't pay the electric bill, motherfucker. Doo-doom, doo-doom, dark. I pray not. I pray that nothing of that sort occurs. I have a flashlight, but I don't have a way to prop the flashlight to sit and stare at the corner of the room, so... Yours is an Alaskan Malamute who is old and a very lazy, tired girl, and Igor is an overexcited, cuddly boy with zoomies. I like Alaskan Malamutes. They're so cute. She's not lazy, all right. She's just old. She's aged. You know, she just got a shell. She's just gonna shell. I like it when I don't know, old dogs just look very cute to me. I wouldn't like hug him and squeeze him a little bit, not too much though, because I don't want to hurt him. Flesh, Yuki, I don't think flesh is a suitable propping up material. I think that would be bad. I don't even know how to remove my flesh for myself. I mean, I guess I technically know how, but it would hurt a lot. I don't feel like hurting myself that way. You can help? Sam, I think Yuki's trying to offer to tear my skin off. I don't know. Or produce weird enchantments with their elf magic. You overdid playing with Hugo though, so you're back you're back in bed. You're stuck at the moment. Understandable. Don't make a mess. Yeah, let's make sure we don't stain the ground or anything, or my clothes or my blankets or anything with my blood. It is very hard to get blood out of anything, really, except if you're using, bleach. But then you have to bleach your stuff, and then that'll make it whiter. And you don't want the colors to get sucked out of the thing. Abracadabra, you now have weird fetishes. I think I've already had those, but are we talking about fetishes in the traditional sense or in the modern sense of the word? Keep your inner tomato ketchup in your body, please. I shall do my best. The ichor shall not come out. Hopefully, not too much. With Yuki, you never know. There's a modern one. I mean, I'm pretty sure the word fetish is like technically means something different. Like in the modern day, it has to do with like sexual stuff, right? But I think the like old definition of fetish is like something else. me look that up. Because I'm curious, George, right now. Yeah, a fetish, an object that is believed to have magical or spiritual powers, especially such an object associated with animalistic or shamanistic religious practices. That's I think, the old school definition of a fetish. And then the modern one is something such as a material object or non-sexual part of the body that arouses sexual desire and may become necessary for sexual gratification, is the other more modern term. So yes, there is indeed a modern one, I guess. You, me, brot. That's bread in German. Huh, cool? Yeah. There's a couple of more words that I think technically have that treatment of technically having meant something else, but then people used it differently, so now they sort of have a new definition. You didn't know there was an old one? Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. Or I guess you're capable of learning something new every day. I sometimes try to learn something new every day. I'm not very successful, but it sometimes happens. You are back. Yuki has returned to us. He has returned his tall ass. Damn, I still want to eat. Like, I'm so fiending for sugary stuff. I know I ate a banana earlier today. And by earlier, I mean like less than an hour ago. But I want like an apple. Teta. Why are you typing out single words? What the fuck? Yeah, teta. Teta just means boob. Dog is standing on keys. I'm sure that's what happened. Certainly. Not you, dog. And your dog just so happened to spell out boob. Boob in Spanish. I didn't know your dog knew Spanish. Doggo knows what the doggo wants to talk about. Indeed. It is, you swear? Alright, I'll take your word. I'll take your word for it. For I cannot be... Well, I have no evidence is what I was trying to say. I was about to say I cannot be everywhere at once, but that doesn't really make sense. I do not have evidence to justify not believing you. I did watch You Are Everywhere. Sure you are, Yuki. Sure you are. I'm sure you are everywhere. You're in my closet. If you were in my closet, Yuki, you wouldn't even fit in there. There's too much stuff in that closet. Too many secrets, and by secrets I mean clothes that I don't use because they're old, that I need to get rid of, but I never get around to getting rid of because I'm too lazy. You were jumped on and your keyboard back made a very loud crack. I'm sure your keyboard is fine. You know, maybe there's just like a small crack in the back. Just flip it around, take a gander at it. Fine, you're under my bed. There is also things. Well, actually, there might be more space for you. But you're like 6 feet tall or something. I don't know. I'd like pull you out. I'd know you're there. 6'2", exactly 6'2". Oh, your key, not you, not the keyboard. You're back. Oh, my bad, G. I thought you said your keyboard. My bad. Oh goodness. Well, be careful, Sam. Aren't you aren't you like in bed? How did your back die? Was it just your dog jumping on you? Hugo is a small thing. Does Hugo hold such power? Hugo is a heavy lump. Oh goodness gracious. Fine, you're in my walls. Well, say hello to the freaking silverfish that's in there. The singular silverfish. That might be long. I don't know how long that thing is. And that scares me too. Ego is a chiropractor. Professionally trained. Maybe he took that time at the pound to practice, you know? Practice the arts of practicing. I almost said the art of chiropractitioner. But that's just what they call you once you become a chiropractitioner. I almost said pyrotechnicianer, like a flame person. How do you know it's a single one? If there were more, there would be more noise. But there was only the noise of one. Ego is the weight of almost a labradoodle. Labradoodles are so fucking... All hounds are man's best friend. And I enjoy the hounds very much. I enjoy every creature, to be fair. Except if they are insects. I do not enjoy the insects. Maybe if they're insect ladies. You know, that's another thing, though. A whole different topic. No worries, you'll bring more. Yuki, I swear to the gods, I will not protect you from demonic possession. You will be taken to hell, and I'll let it happen. They are till they fuck up your already dead back. True, I suppose. I can't blame you though. Just like you said, you gotta get yourself like a ball or something, Sam. Just have a ball that you can toss against the wall so that Hugo can just run back and forth and just give you the ball, and then you just toss it again from the bed. Yeah, that's so. You just have to tire Hugo out. Hugo has to be treated like a war of attrition. You just have to keep going until Hugo's tired. You will never be taken. No one touches Yuki. Well, we'll see about that. Give it a couple hours. A couple of hours. And then you'll start hearing things first. And then, you know, what do I mean? I mean that these things out there are a lot more elaborate in how they take people than you think they are. Quite kind of terrifying. Like, just give it a couple hours, Yuki. Just give it a couple hours. You'll see. Just don't look out your window. The silverfish? What about them? What about the silverfish? Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Sorry. I don't know if my flashlight's like charged up. I've been looking at that light on it for a good while now. You only have one window that's diagonally tilted to the sky. Well, also silverfish are very tiny. They can grow to be not tiny. The tiny ones are the babies. But if they are a couple of years old, they can grow to be a couple of inches long. Fuck, I can't. Now I'm like jittery. Don't have me thinking about the damn silverfish again. I'm afraid, Kindred. I'm afraid. Very afraid. If it was something else like a spider, that's one thing. But a silverfish they look like a centipede, and the more legs a thing has, the more just like it enacts my instinctual fucking bullshit. And I don't like that. I don't like the brainstem causing me to freak the fuck out, you know? It's not pleasant when I have barely any room to move in here. There's too many boxes. I also have to get rid of these boxes now. Like for real. Now that that thing is like about to come out every night, maybe. I know I gotta get rid of these boxes before it plans on having babies in them or something ridiculous like that. What silverfish do y'all have? Yours are tiny? Let me see how big they grow. And hopefully it doesn't show me in the images. How big can silverfish get? Okay, so apparently they don't grow that. What? That doesn't make sense. I swear I thought gods that shit looked like bigger than. Maybe it's just my brain. It could just be my like. I think I'm just paranoid. That might be it. Maybe it's just my paranoia. I thought it was a lot bigger than it actually may have looked. According to the thing, yeah, it only grows up to like barely an inch. 13 to 25 millimeters. They're flattened. They have a flattened, elongated body that tapers at the end, giving them a fish-like appearance. Well, if it's not a fill of silverfish, that only causes me to freak out more. Like, well, I still know it's afraid of the light, so that's my only defensive measure right now. I hope it's something small. This god is afraid. I am very afraid. That's a weird flex that ears are tiny. Maybe it was. I doubt it's like a mouse or something, because a mouse wouldn't be able to have fit underneath the fucking heater like that. And there is like a hole in the wall because there has to be that, like, I don't know what to call that wire. It's like a white wire that I think is technically used for, like, I don't know, something. And that thing, you know, has to go through the walls. So there's like just a free open hole for that thing to fucking crawl through. And considering how small it is, maybe it is just a tiny silverfish that, you know, I took, maybe my brain just took its entire body size and assumed that it was longer than that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Your Highness, why did you destroy the temple we just built for you? Were you just angry at us? The silverfish. That thing. Blech. Blech. Despise it. I despise it. Oh. Don't shush, Yuki. Listen, I don't got none yet. So hopefully you won't get any. If you do, apparently strong strong things such as cinnamon and bay leaves or whatever the hell are repellents for those kinds of things. And I went through a whole... I used up those 4 hours pretty well. Those 4 hours of playing fucking IRL FNAF against it to, like, do research. And then attempt to figure out how to keep it away. There are many things. There's also this weird dust that feels like shards of glass to insects. So, I don't know how to get that, though. Cinnamon. Cinnamon. Yes, Yuki. Cinnamon. 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 Dude, a cinnamon roll would be so fucking good. You know those like store-bought ones that are like huge? They used to cost 50 cents. It even said it on the bag. But when you go to a store, they'll sell it for $1, even though on the bag it says 50 cents. I'm saddened about that. Very sad. That also reminds me of how I kind of fucked up my inner thigh last night. Only temporarily, though, not like anything big. But before the silverfish decided to try and scuttle out of its hiding hole, I was like in bed, right? And you know, I curl up like a little thing that is cold whenever I lay in bed, because yeah, I'm cold, right? And you know, sometimes my hands get cold, and I kind of put my hand between my thighs to keep myself warm, right? Because it kind of helps. And apparently I kind of like flexed some part of my inner thigh, because that shit just decided to just become a strained little muscle thing. And I'm talking like upper inner thigh. That shit was hurting. I think I just like I don't know. Something happened and I was in pain for several minutes. It was quite the agony. Quiet agony that withstood the test of time. At least that's what it felt like for those 5 minutes that I was just there, like, ah, very quietly suffering. Hail to thee, Scratch. How do you do, bud? Flexing thighs? Yeah, I flex my thighs a little bit to keep my hands warm. And I just put them right down there. You're vibing? That's great. It's great that you're vibing. I had to... I'm gonna retell the story of the silverfish again. If you do not mind, Scratch. Scratch, around the time that you were talking about, you're not a Meojike. I was gonna say, like, what do you mean you're not vibing? You're not allowed to not vibe. You have to vibe. You are the vibe, Scratch. Anyways, you know how yesterday, or I guess the morning for you, you still can't read? You were talking about how you wanted to play TF2 or whatever the hell with your peeps there in the Discord, in your Discord. Around that time, I was essentially having the Five Nights at Freddy's experience with a silverfish that just, made itself known to my existence. And I had to just keep a flashlight in the corner of my, just stare at the corner of my room with a light pointed to it, hearing it just scuttle around every time I turned the damn thing off, so that it because they're afraid of light. That shit felt like Five Nights at Freddy's fucking, the one where you're in the house. It felt like that one, bro. I was like, god damn. Bro lives in a Minecraft stronghold. It's only one, luckily, only one. But it's fine now, since it's daytime. I had to sleep with the light on. I had to just, at the end of the day, after 4 hours, after 4 hours of just defending myself against the vile creature, I just turned on the light and just went to sleep with the light on. And then I woke up with mulchy brain syndrome. I'm feeling a lot better now, though. Jolly, wear your six-pack. I'm working on it, actually. Working on it. It's gonna take a while. I don't know how much lean I have to get my muscles to actually muscle, and then the little bit of tiny, I don't know how much fat I have. It's not a lot, because I'm a skinny boy, but it's something there. Damn, 6 can't even get a 1-pack. You ain't even get a 1-pack. You can, Scratch. We all start somewhere, bud. We all start somewhere. I've gotten, listen, my latest achievement when it comes to working out is having worked out at least 20 minutes of working out without feeling like I'm gonna vomit. That's my most highest achievement so far when it comes to working out. You got distracted? What's the topic? Yuki mentioned 6-packs. Achievement? Oh, hush, Scratch. It's not my fault. Don't make fun of my weird mouth strangeness, and I won't make fun of your accent, okay? Did you beat Martin's doggo yet? I did not beat Martin's dog. I did not beat Martin's dog. I am... How high can your voice go? Okay, we're kind of going back and forth. We're ping-ponging. What was I saying? Yeah, on the chess game, right. I'm still trying. I'm still gonna try, but to be fair, I only tried 2 times last week, and I haven't tried to play any chess this week around. Might do on Sunday, though. How high can my voice go? I don't know. I do not know. That is definitely not that high. And then Sam's like, oh, muscles, lol. Ping-pogging. Yes. Yuki's voice cannot go that high at all. Keep doing it till you break glass. It just, if I can go high, but it hurts my throat. I can feel the weird, whatever the hell you call the vocal cords, kind of squeezing and I don't like that feeling. It is a very, very ouchy feeling. You trained your voice not to be high. Can I train my voice to be not high? I have to research that. Yalato voice training arc. Here it comes. But did you train your body to not be high? Get high. I mean, you can just not get high frequently, and that's the only way you can teach your body to get high, because then you'll be low on the high, and then your body is not used to it, and then you get high again, and then you're like, whoa, that's crazy. Yuki's response is, huh? Your sip was so stock sound effectish. Well, you know, that's my special skill set. It's making the stock sound effects for drinking liquids. Isn't all you can do with your voice's control? I don't know. I mean, people do voice training for a reason, right? So I'm sure it can work. I'm not too certain how it works, though. There are many questions I have. This might be something I researched for an extensive amount of time. And by that I mean several hours. Like a little hyperfixation. It happens sometimes. You train your voice so it doesn't bite people? What the hell does that even mean? What does it mean? You train your voice so that it doesn't bite people? Scratch, are you high? That you eat a mushroom you weren't supposed to eat. You're not actually angry, you actor. I know, I'm very bad at sounding mad. Except when I'm mad. Good, no voice biting. No bitey. Except if it's the bed. Fuck. I stumbled over my words again. That was stupid. He's so fucking pissed you're scared. No, Scratch. Don't bite Scratch. Bite Scratch. Get a hold of him. Who high give me? Gimme love. Gimme love. Gimme love. Gimme love. Da-da-da. Tail gone? No. That can't be. Not the tail. The triangle? Excuse me, it's not a triangle. Triangles have 3 sides. My tail has more than 3 sides. Don't make fun of my tail, okay? It's big and floofy, and I condition it every day. Okay? And if you make fun of it, I'll take you, and you'll be building me a temple. I learned that one from the Egyptians. They taught me how to do the whole thing with people who work forever until they die. To build giant things for you. You just gotta give people bread, apparently. If you treat bread like money, it works out. It's mush a triangle. Not to be rude, Gelato. Whatever the hell that symbol is supposed to be. L M whatever. Not to be racist, Gelato, but LMAO. Remember that meme? I don't. Have we discerned if Scratch is high, and if they are, can you have some? I doubt Scratch is high. I mean, high on life, maybe. You should see the way this fellow talks sometimes. He'll say some pretty out-of-pocket things. You are kinda, but not really. You're just waking up and brain dead. Oh. You know what? That makes sense. Like what? You remember... Scratch, I know my memory may be faulty a lot of the times, but let me tell you all that one of the first times Scratch came into my stream Boy said he wanted to be bred by wolves. And I was like, whoa, hold on a minute. Hold on. Hold your horses. Like, I don't even remember the conversation we were having about. You did not say that? Yes, you did. Slander and libel, you're the one who's getting your freak on. And that's saying something, because I am, like, who I am. It was probably a joke, but about that, but it's not. It's okay, Scratch. I don't care. You're just a silly boy. Silly man. I just still, like, sometimes it's like, it's when you guys say stuff like that, it just remains in my memory. It's like when Yuki first came into, no, it wasn't even the first stream, because the first stream was when I was playing, what was that game called? It was the one where you're the crazy schizo lady. The second stream, Yuki came around. Bro asked if my thing is bent or something like that. Something about my dick. You think what you said was throw me to the wolves and you'll come back pregnant. Well, you still said it. That doesn't change the fact that you still said it. Like, you cannot refute the statement I made. Scratch, if you want to be bred, why not be bred by hot men then? SMH, what makes you think it's hot? It's not. You can do man, but not hot, sadly. Oh. Come on, Sam, don't do yourself so don't something about short. Don't sell yourself short. That's the wording I was looking for. Yali, you never said a word you never said a word in your life. You've said many things, Yuki. Don't something about short. Yeah, don't something about short. Femboys. If you become a femboy, you will attack. All I know is that if you become a femboy, you will attract bisexual women. And that's what I've been told. And I don't know how to feel about that. Information, really. You swing both ways, honestly, into everyone almost kinda as long as you shower. I shower frequently, and I have good smelling, what do you call those things again? Deodorants. There we go. My mind is, maybe I needed a little bit more coffee than I thought. You can do you can do very well, except you're missing one bit. As true personality checked. You've checked personally? Oh boy. You don't think so? Sorry, you don't know. You just give showerless gamer vibes. Oh hush, Scratch. If anybody gives showerless gamer vibes, well, I can't say that about you. You're too silly to give showerless gamer vibes. Too silly, too cute, too femboyish. I will toss you though. That will happen someday. You just are gonna have to wait. I don't care if you grow to be 60 years old someday. I will toss you into a body of water, big or small. 'Cause your beard, Jolly? What about my beard? Men with beard are hot, okay? I'm hot. Because I said so. I am feeling myself, okay? When I don't have a beard, I feel like a boy. Why do you think I'm trying to compensate so much? I'm trying to grow the muscles. I would grow the facial hair. I got too many insecurities stacked on top of one another, alright? You can't just say you're hot, you egomaniac. Yes, I can, and I will. Bro's man-maxing. Yes. I have to compensate for the shortness and the high voice, okay? I already have a kind of, how do I say this? Slim waist, okay? And that I have to make up for that. Your voice ain't that high. It's high enough that it bothers me. You can though, cause you're a twink. Yuki is a tall twink, apparently. Yours is? True, but you're not like afraid of it. You're not bothered as much by it. You have confidence. You have the things. You're comfortable with it. I'm not. That's our differences here. You can't grow the beard yet. You've got fuzz. It'll take time. But you can grow something. Probably. We'll bet on it. I'll bet my left kidney, specifically the left one, not the right one. Both of them are good, but I like my right one better than my left one. A tall twink, but the book doctor voice. Dictor? What? The book dictor voice. Why left? Because I think it's giving me, I don't know, I've had like weird lower back pains and I just pretend it's my kidney dying even though like my kidneys don't die because I drink too much fucking water. My kidneys are invincible. Insert title screen. Which reminds me, I watched the latest episode via YouTubers who do reactions because that's how I watch most of the shows that I watch for free. Why is this twink time censored but not the last time? It wasn't censored. What are you talking about? You'll BRB, we'll see you back around, Sam. Say hi to Summer for me. Come on, that can't be real. Why can't you watch it proper Zoomer SMH on illegal sites? Because I don't know any illegal sites to watch fucking whatever shows. I'm doing the same thing with Arcane. I'm on like season 2, episode 5 of Arcane. I haven't finished watching it though. Reddit r/piracy. I don't visit Reddit. We've discussed this before. The only times I ever visit Reddit are for porn. That's it. I visit this one time. Alright. Corny man. Horny man. Horn dog, one might say. You will burn me? Excuse me, I'm not flammable. I think. Am I flammable? I do have a lot of hair. Like everywhere. I mean, look at my long, luscious locks right now. Those might be pretty flammable. You'll punch me? Well, that's just rude. Why not kiss me instead? Make love, not war, as they say. It's like, yes. No! Yopu would want that, wouldn't you, SMH? Freaky streamer. You can't type, okay? You cannot type, so you can't even talk. I'm the freakiest man around because, you know, heart of man, blah, 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 blah. That reminds me, I've gotten to writing my lore down to some extent. There are now 4 Yalatos, technically. But, you know, we won't get to seeing any of them anytime soon, that's for sure. Nobody kisses Yuki? Is it because Yuki can't get anyone to kiss him? Are you constantly playing Nobody by Mitsuki in your bedroom, like I am? Oh, the one time you have a typo, you call me out? Yeah, of course I do. Shush, yes. Yuki's just like me. Just like me. Nobody. That woman makes such great music. I love sitting in my room, playing all the sad songs, and contemplating things about my life. And my lack of any physical of relations with anybody. Am I the only one that'll randomly just walk up to like their family members and just give them a little handshake? That's my daily dose of physical contact with people. I'll just go to the matriarch and just like extend my hand, and then I'll just give her a little shake and then just go away. It's like a cat, you know? You know how sometimes cats will just come around for just one pat on the head and then they'll just go away? That's me, except with like a little handshake. Because hugs kind of feel weird to me. I don't like being hugged, even though I really want to get hugged, which is a weird contradiction. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't know why. It just feels weird. I have to take out bread. We've bought these like little pre-made bread things that you leave in the freezer because they're a very cheap way to have a lot of bread. And I think I have to take one out tomorrow or today. I don't know how much bread there is left. Bidu abadibin. What? Are you trying to sing your blue but like you're messing up the lyrics? You just kind of killed an insect with your palm. You feel cool. I'd feel grossed out, but you are cool, Scratch. You're the coolest fellow in town. I just removed the button that turns on my flashlight from its place. I don't know where it landed on the ground. I found it. Yuki being ugly, but there is a reason. Yuki, I don't think you're ugly. You're probably just average. Most people think they're ugly. I think I'm ugly, but then I look in the mirror. And I'm like, actually, I wouldn't be that bad. I just gotta put more work into me. That's how you gotta do it, you know? Everybody is somebody's type. Something I learned. Okay, can this thing get back in there? Come on. There we go. Okay, good enough. It's not fully back in where it's supposed to be, but... Oh, yes it is. Never mind. So shush. I will not shush. You are the most handsomest fellow. Or beautiful if you prefer. Soap Riz. Soap cannot riz people. Unless it smells very good. Your mom said you're handsome? Don't you fucking hate your mom? You know what? That's fine. I'll say you're handsome. Okay? And I'm sure other people in your life will unironically call you handsome too. My nose is like doing its thing again, where it's just deciding to clog up for no reason. Dudes, I don't know what to do. Every time I try to get myself to like be productive, I just like let's not do it, you know? Like I just don't do anything. I get too I might, you know, I know sometimes we joke about me having ADHD or some shit, but like I do think there's something going on because I get like I can't sit there and like actually do things. Like I have to like constantly be clicking back and forth between tabs to like keep my brain from like, I don't know, raging against me or something. And it's weird. Like I don't know. I'm starting to become suspicious of things. I'm like taking notes on myself. I might be armchair, how do they say, armchair psychoanalyzing myself right now, but there's something going on. It's only sometimes when I can get shit done, like when I'm really, really feeling it, you know what I mean? When I'm really like driven, passionate about the thing. When the mind is running at such a pace that it can't get distracted by anything else. And those times are rare. Very rare. Rarer than a blue jay inside of a shoe, which is pretty rare because it would first have to get into your house and then somehow fly into your shoe without getting spooked by anybody. Oh, PC's doing the funny things again. Let me just do this. See if that fixes that. I got raisins in the fridge, and I don't know if those raisins are expired or not. I should probably check at some point. I want some raisin and oatmeal cookies, bro. They would smack, so they would go so hard in the morning with some coffee, bro. I'm such a grandpa with those. Like, I'm like the only person I know that enjoys raisin and oatmeal cookies. The only person. I've not seen another person that enjoys them as much as I do. I don't know why. Like, they're not that bad. I know it's not the like chocolate chip cookies, you know, or other kinds of cookies, but they're a good cookie if you want a cookie in the morning, in my opinion. I'm about to run out of tea right now. Still got a little bit left. Today's Friday. I forgot about that. Forgot today's Friday. It is free day, my friends. Free day. Why? What the hell is that image? That's like the alien that's all dried out. That shit's goofy. Is that how you're feeling, Yuki? You're feeling dried out? Dry as a bone. Bone as a dry. Bone dry ass. Ass dry bone. Yar? Yar or nar? Stretching right now, hold on. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Goodness gosh darn. Darn goshness. Why am I laughing? There's nothing to laugh at. I think I'm losing it. I'm losing it a little bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. You know what I find funny? For no reason? Wrinkly people. Like old people. I don't know why the idea of people being wrinkly is somewhat humorous. Just a tad bit. That is a strangeness about me, I guess. Strangeness. What am I getting tired for? Literally nothing has happened. I slept a lot. A fair amount. A solid like couple of hours at least. Now I'm just yawning like a gosh darn dog. For no reason. And my eyes are teary. That's also a problem. You want? We all do. You want a new body. Why would you want a new body, Yuki? And not in your basement? Well, I assumed not in your basement. I would be concerned if you wanted another one in your basement, considering the things you've done. This one is not nice. I don't believe that. I think you're wonderful. You do? I know you do. It be like that sometimes. It truly do be like that. Shush, you know the truth? You don't know the truth? Mayhaps I do not know, but I can still believe. I rarely believe that humans have bodies that are considered wrong or bad, okay? I think people are wonderful. And you are someone, and by extension, that means you're wonderful. That's just how it is. You want a new body? Well, you are an elf, so wait a couple hundred years and humanity might come up with some very odd technologies that might, allow you to transfer your mind into another person. Just scoop the brain out of another person and then we'll connect your brain in there and then you'll just pilot it. Your brain is like a little mech pilot. You're a flesh mecha. You wish? Yeah. I feel you though. I feel you. Holy fuck. Okay. I need to... I don't know what I need to do. I need to do something. I need to learn things and use my mind. Imagine being an elf from Lord of the Rings and you have to deal with having that hairline for eternity. I never thought about that. I never thought about their hairlines, but it's actually true that their hairlines are horrendous. Why are their hairlines like that? It's just kind of tragic. Hold on, let me look at this. LODR. Elf. Like, all of them are not that bad. Some of them are okay. But some of them are mostly, like, not okay. Like, the freaking, king, the elf king guy, his hairline is fucked up. Because the film decided to, I guess. Because the main guy that we travel with, like, his hairline, I think, is pretty normal, right? Legolas's hairline, pretty alright. Like, it's pretty normal. But then you have, like, the king guy, the elf king, whatever his name is. Elrond. Yeah, Elrond. His hairline's fucked up. The lady elf, she's okay. I think she can save it, Is have her hair a little less pulled back. But, like, yeah, never thought about that. That's such a weird thought. Such a weird thought to have. Now that you've brought this to my attention, I cannot unsee it. Baldolaro moment. Look upon me. I'm bald. I'm shaven. And then, not anymore. And then, and then, I could just become so many things. You bet Elnor goes to his psychologist 2 times a week? Bro needs to be fair. Baldolaro actually looks cool. Yeah, right. You're just saying that to make fun of me. Baldolaro looks bald. No, of course he does. That's what makes him Baldolaro. You're not true. I don't know how that... How you brought that up? But okay. Damn, I want to like snap my neck real quick. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can. It's not working. Never mind. I'm too lazy to keep trying. I No one knows more about this than him. Okay, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Funny Yuki. The Yuki is funny. Ooh, spicy. Do you know what I need in my life? I need like a whole stash of something, and I don't even know what. Just a stash of it, whatever it is. Like a stash of kitty cats, all in the bag. All of them. Trump funnier? People said he was the better option than Kamala was, but was he really? That is up to you to decide. As a human being with thoughts and opinions. Each individual, surprisingly, has their own thoughts. Did you know that? Human beings can have original opinions? That's crazy. Some would say no, some would say yes. I just think it's goofy as fuck. Definitely a lot more funnier than if Kamala were to have made it. Now on that, I'll agree. I'm gonna scroll through Twitter to look at art because I'm running out of topics once again. I could scroll through YouTube and see what was going on. I did watch somebody play Doom. Maybe not for the first time. I guess it was the first time in a long time for that person, and they were kind of killing it because they were playing on what's that difficulty called? It's like the third one, like the second to last one. And it was quite the thing to see, because if I were to play that game, I know I'd die a million times over. A million upon a million. 3 million deaths. Damn, it's March 14th. I don't know why I was surprised. Like, I don't know why I said that with like some amount of surprise in my voice. Like, yes, of course it's March 14. Days pass. That's how days work, Yalaro. I forgot, okay? I forgot. I should probably get myself like another thing to drink, some other warm liquid, so that I can feel like nasty stuff going on in the back of my throat. Ew, icky, nasty, destructive, noisy. That doesn't make sense. Noisy stuff is not sensical. I meant to say like just not. I'm getting like snotty, and that's gross. I don't like that. I very much don't like that. I probably need to start taking that like Dayquil stuff soon enough, because I know the change in weather tends to screw with me. Tends to make me very, because I don't have allergies or anything like that. It's just that's just how I am. Every time the seasons change, like my body just starts acting up, and I'm like, damn, can you not do that? And it's just like, no, I will do this, and it's like, okay, I guess I can't tell you what not to do, but I would appreciate it if you didn't do that. And it's like, I don't care, and I'm like, okay. Sometimes I look through the internet and I realize how many people that are attempting to biganize themselves on the internet don't have the preparation for it. They don't know how people on the internet work, or they'll say something dumb like if they want to talk about a serious topic, they'll just they'll like post on their stream or whatever and be like, please don't reproduce this stream, or something like that, right? And it's like, bro, you can't tell people not to talk about the thing you're gonna talk about. That's not how the internet works. That's not how any of this works. Like, people are gonna do what they're gonna do because they're gonna do it. That's within their rights. And it peeves me off a little bit when people are dumb like that. Damn, I forgot about Ken Ashcorp being a person that exists. I wonder what he's doing nowadays, though. Is he still making music? Because that's like his thing, isn't it? I'm sure it is, unless he like is streaming now too. Now I'm curious. I gotta check him out. It's been like a long ass while since I've even heard of the fellow. Damn. Oh no. Ew. Nasty. He probably still makes music. I doubt he doesn't. When do I gotta eat next time? I guess by the end of the stream. But I still feel pretty full. I might wait a little longer than when I finish stream in a couple hours to eat something, because I'm still feeling pretty damn full. Didn't know potatoes and meat and like a single banana would make me not hungry like the way it's making me not hungry right now. Because usually I'd get a little bit of the grumblies by now, but I'm doing pretty well. I don't know. You will not cook? I wasn't asking you to cook. No one was expecting you to cook, Yuki. Why do you say this? Do not worry, Yuki. You will not be forced to cook if that is what you're afraid of. I understand. It's all fine and good. Cooking can be a bit of a task. Yuki, can I like... No, I'm not gonna say that. It's already forgotten, so don't even ask what I was gonna say. You know what? You You know that I didn't forget it. Say it. I literally did. I literally did. It was an impulse. It was an impulse, and I was gonna ask you something, but then I impulsed it away. It went away, and then the words went away with it. So you know, it is what it is. Sometimes it is what it is. I'm glad it went away. It would have been a rather embarrassing thing to say, probably. Say it or you'll be mad at me? Oh, I'm so scared. Yuki's gonna be mad. Oh no. Oh no. Be mad. Rage. Cringe. Seethe. Cope. I don't know the other words. You will no longer come here. No, no, please don't leave me, Yuki. Please, Yuki, please. I have a parasocial attachment to every single one of you. Then say it, but Yuki, I forgot. I genuinely forgot. You know I'm dumb, Yuki. You can't say I didn't forget. I forgot. Unforget. I can't unforget the thing that I forgot. That is not how forgetting works. Let me think. Let me think. God's above. Let me like just hit my head a little bit. Maybe it'll like stir up a thought. Damn, my hand is greasy as fuck. Is my face that greasy? Probably. Or maybe that's just my hand. Sorry, I got distracted. Thinking. Yuki, I promise I'm trying, but I can't bring it back. I can't bring it back. It's gone. It's gone, Yuki. It's gone. I'm so sorry. It's just left me. I promise. I'll say that whatever next impulsive thing I want to say, I'll say it. Okay. I won't hold back. You'll hear. You'll get the full brunt of my words. I'm gatekeeping and girl bossing right now. I'm gatekeeping so hard. Guys, I love gatekeeping on the internet. What is this random thing out here? Is my mind matured? I don't think it is. Gorking it. Gorking it. Okay, I'm gonna real quick skedaddle real quick. Use the restroom, get some like water, cause I know I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it, cause when I'm thirsty, and two, I don't want to get sick too much, cause this phlegm is bothering me. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. You know, do my thing though. I am back, returned from my long journey, and didn't really wait for the water to get too hot, because then it would be too undrinkable. Apparently there's some drama going on with, I forgot, kind of yesterday I became privy to this information. Privy as in I found out because I follow drama tubers a lot. Well, a couple of them, really. Only like one group. And apparently a bunch of, it's kind of been the norm nowadays for a bunch of like small corpos to kind of fall apart just because they don't make the money necessary to keep the little group going. And there is apparently some drama regarding what's it called, VNU, because there was a leak apparently regarding graduations happening, quote unquote firing, right? That's what a graduation is for those of you that don't, if you don't know the lingo. When people say, oh, I'm graduating, they're basically saying I'm quitting or they're getting fired. One of the two. And it's a bit of a backlash from one of the members of VNU saying that, you know, the people that are commenting on it, who are usually, you know, VTuber adjacent people or VTubers themselves, whose whole thing is kind of reporting on the dramas that happen in the VTuber sphere, not doing their research, the bare fucking minimum, quote unquote. Which is, you know, kind of hard to do regarding when it ever even comes to these kind of situations. I just like that there's, you know, something spicy going on, I guess. I'm just here to watch. There's a long ass post made by Expert Armchair on it too, who is kind of known. He makes long ass streams discussing things because I think he's like some Australian guy that studied basically marketing related stuff. So his videos kind of surround that. And, you know, when it comes to VTubers, it's like, okay, why is this company kind of falling apart? Why is this one not falling apart? Why is this one floating and doing good, but, you know, constantly in controversy or in trouble? That sort of thing. Like, man makes a whole day out of a fucking stream, and it's kind of insane. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Da-da-da. Yeah. I don't know how many more groups are gonna fall apart this year. There's been a lot already. Like, the end of last year was kind of wild when it comes to indie corpos, and then just the beginning of this year in general. Also, a lot of indie corpos just kind of got shafted around by YouTube or something else. Why are you not bald? Good question, Yuki. Here you go. I'll give you bald bottle. There. You can deal with me like this if you wish. I give the people what they want, and the people want bald bottle. And by the people, I mean you, singular. Handsome. Shush. Yay, you're celebrating the celebration of baldlottle. Baldlottled. 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 The bald. Why do you enjoy baldlottle? That's a great question I have. Sophisticated question. The awesome hairline? Sure, the hairline. You're back? Well, welcome back, Sam. You're back in time to bear witness to baldlottle. Eyebrows play better. See? Sam is freaked out by baldlottle. This is how you should be reacting, Yuki. I like how everything is shaved except like the ears. The ears are like left unshaved. You say I look a lot better this way? Sure. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. I should bring him around more often. I should baldlottle up a little bit every now and again. Because I do show Fu model quite often. TBH, shit is handsome. You are both quite flattering. And I hope I don't get too warm. I can't, like, my body's fucking struggling between being a little chilly and a little, like, too warm. I put on my blanket, more than 5 minutes of having my blanket on, I'm too warm. If I take it off, I get a little chilly. It's like, bro, make a decision. Gelato is always handsome, but it's not just flattery, it's truth. You think you're sick? That might be the two of us then. Well, we're in the same boat. And if you say so, Yuki, if you say so. I think that's more an opinion. Unless I say I'm handsome, in which case it is a fact. And what makes you think you're sick, Sam? Is it the hounds? Have the hounds giving you sickness? This is especially true. Sorry, I was reading something real quick. Reading requires my fullest attention. Cause he not sick, he's sick. Sick with like the rocker. I don't know what kind of sick they call that. That has to have like a name for it. He's sick. Yeah, guys. Go crazy. Go stupid. I'm like playing around with one of those like plastic things that hold the, like, you know how when you get bread, right, it comes in the plastic bag thing and it has that little plastic like square thing that holds the thing closed. I'm like just fiddling with that in my hand, and it's taking It's I don't know. It feels nice to do that. Just messing around with this thing, flipping it around, kind of pushing it here and there. I kind of want to break it, but at the same time, I don't want to break it because then I won't have anything to mess around with, you know. Not dog. You're fighting Martin's dog, not the dog, the baby. You're back again? You're very dead. Oh no. Sam. Sam, don't die on us, Sam. You need to be alive, Sam. If you're tired, Sam, you may rest. You know that, right? You have the ability to do that. If you truly are stricken with ailments from the plague gods, they are very, very hostile. You feel like shit? I'm sorry to hear that. I wish you better tithings in the morrow. It is only 8:40, no, and it is a Friday as well. And people like to do things on Fridays. And at least make sure if you have some medicine that you take it, digest it, or at least soup. It depends on what the ailment is. If it's tummy ache, you gotta be a little careful with the soup because, you know, you might not digest it well. If it's a headache, it's another thing. If it's just body being your body and you're just wanting to lie dead, then it's probably should fold. Probably should get a little bit of water, maybe a Gatorade or two. You know, something. But I do hope you get better soon. As soon as possible. I'm sure Summer will take great care of you. No problem, I'm sure of it. Man, I feel like sneezing. Let me, there we go. Sneezed a single sneeze, and this time it did not make me feel like I blew out my lungs, which sometimes happens. Sometimes I have some very manly shotgun sneezes, and I just perish. Funny, you can't take any normal meds because you can't lol, and your knees are being locky, so you can't do painkillers under your kneecaps because you can't move them. Okay, that is not good. What are your options then? Because I feel like you gotta have at least one option. A singular one. Something. There's gotta be something. Even if it's just lying down, which I assume you're already doing. And just do the best that you can. You're just stucky. Well, gonna have to oil up them knees real quick. Gonna take out the WD-40, even though that's not an oiling thing. That's to remove rust, but people use it to oil. The something is coping. Understandable. You know what? Understandable. Continue to cope. If it's the only thing you can do, then it's the only thing you can do. Oh yeah, I forgot about that weird dude. No WD-40 does not fix hinges, and your knees hinges don't work. I gathered that much. I gathered that much. So you could? Oh, it does fix hinges, and your knee hinges don't work. Okay, that's what you said. Sorry, I misread that. I misread it again. Just gotta crack them open. You know, gotta crack your knees open. Just gotta just a little bit. A little bit. Can't do too much. Although it wouldn't hurt, I suppose, if he did a little bit much. Do you need to take a nap? Do I need to take a nap? Not right now, no. I just misread things. It is the norm. Bones just crackled and popped. Sometimes paying attention is effort. So I just try not to do that when I read too often. Unless it's like something I really, really, really want to make sure I'm reading correctly. You're wrecked, lol, you're very dead. Undeaden thyself. Get a necromancer. They'll fix their issues, you know? If you're dead, you're just gonna have to get resurrected. It'll have to do. I'm sure they'll get you back in work in order. Oh, goodness. Apparently one VTuber... Oh! Summer has arrived, and she says hi. Well, tell her I say hi in return. That's lovely. I was gonna mention what I was reading here on Twitter. Just more drama regarding some weirdo that's been apparently kind of harassing another creator for a good long while. I don't even know how long. I've known of the name. I've seen it being floated around for years, and it's like, oh my goodness, this man is still at it. I don't know how this guy hasn't been run out of the internet just yet. Somehow he manages to keep himself around, and apparently he edits stuff for prominent folks. So maybe that's part of the reason why. Yeah, it's I just feel bad for the gal that's getting like constantly, because I don't think she's the only one that's getting like basically like, it's just this dude is the type that if you get on his bad side, you're essentially just kind of get fucked with him by just for years on end. Apparently he'll go around, he'll spread whatever narrative he wishes, and you're just gonna have to sit there and kind of deal with it. And his fans, assuming he even has many, I don't know, because like I said, I've seen his name floated around. I thought once or twice that he already got kicked off the internet. Apparently that's not the case, because he's gotten a lot of attention, like a lot of negative attention, but it just seems that he's, you know, it's like one person said when I was watching somebody, right, and what they said is very much true. You can't really cancel a person unless their fans are the ones to cancel them, and I think he's one of those cases. Summer is fuzzing over the new puppy, forgetting about the OG one. You. Oh, goodness gracious. You know, yeah, you should have expected this, you know? New puppy's gonna get a bit of attention. Don't get too jelly, you know? Don't get too jelly. I'm sure her attention will be back on you in a few days. A few days. You're just gonna have to live with it. You've been forgotten. Tossed to the wayside. Never to be seen again. How many... I know this guy's on Twitch. Let me look this up real quick. You want a new nickname? Yuki, I don't even know if you have a nickname, like normally. Let alone you wanting a new one. Okay, that's his name. Let's see. Well, he has a fair amount of followers, but he's not inherently huge. Yuki is not a real name, you know. I know it's not a real name. But you're Yuki. Yuki Elf. What kind of nickname would you want? Give us a couple of clues. I need to figure this out. What is your preferred nickname if you're gonna have a new one? You don't know? A unique one? I will call you... I don't know what I'll call you. I'm not gonna call you anything until you come up with something, because it's your nickname, not mine. Butter. No. That's not a real name. Butter so unique. Well, I mean, technically it would be. You don't know a lot of people called Butter, right? Because, it's like calling somebody ketchup. I could call you ketchup if you want. Choose your favorite condiment, and that shall be your new nickname. From now on, you shall be known as Butterscotch. Ooh, 56709. Doo doo. Ooh. Salt? Not salt. Oh goodness, imagine getting called salt. You won't have one? Dang it, Yuki. Sorry, that was a bit too rough. I was trying to be funny, but then I just exerted a little bit too much strength onto my poor box. Oh my god, that's a cute cat. Sorry, I'm... Stop saying sorry, you abdabin? What is it? Abadabin? Ah, ooh, you scared me. Ah. Shush. Abadibin? Yes, Yuki, Abadibin. I don't know what that means. I'm not intelligent, I'm not learned. Well, not that kind of learned. And when I am learned, I tend to forget. You know this. You know this. So speaketh your truth. And speak it now. Ow, I just hurt the underside of my nail. Youchers. Dude, I want a fucking churro or something. Sugar and cinnamon would be so good right now. It is not a real word? Well, I like the word. Abadabi. That's what it's gonna be now. Abadabi. Even though that's not the right word. Sodiken used it? Sodiken, that's a name I've heard of. In their song. Oh, right, that one. Yeah. That's why you... That's the change in your profile for Discord, right? I've heard those songs before. Learning of Spanish. Did you know it's Pi Day today? 3.14 something. I don't know the pi numbers. They're too long. And I didn't know it was Pi Day. Is it because... Oh, 314. I get it. That is smart. Bidu abedibin. I wish I did, but I don't believe him. I don't remember how that one goes. It's been a while since I've listened to Sodaken. A long while. I know there's the one about eating. Something about body meat. I like it when people make songs of a abstract nature with abstract lyrical contents. Human Eater, that one might be it. This is gonna be a weird conversation shift, but I think it was 2 days ago. I was so fucking horny. Like, incredibly so. Like, I was feeling a little uncontrollable. a little too much was going on in my brain, and I'm glad it like went over. I'm glad it's done and over with. Whatever was happening that day. 314159265358979323846 I lost it. 0.826820899862680898622089983482534217061.100 digits of pi. Who's horny? Give me. Me, horn dog. Like, I don't know why I was that crazed. It was so weird too, because I was like, damn, can't I just like nutting somebody? Like, I really wanted to make babies. I don't know why. I was having, as the ladies say, I was ovulating. But those are not all the digits. Of course they're not. The digits are infinite, Yuki. They're infinite. They go on forever. There is no stopping the numbers. And do not ask Mason what they mean, because he's just gonna go a little crazy. Look at Discord. So you wanted babies? I guess so. I just wanted to fuck and get women pregnant. Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know how it's does. That's as straightforward as I can explain it. I was really down bad. I volunteer. You volunteer? What the hell? You're crazy. You're crazy, Sam. I don't think anyone could handle it, though. I'm a bit much. What the hell is that? My neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack. Okay. You're funny, Yuki. You're funny sending these messages. You said nothing? Sure thing. Plead the fifth all you want. I know what I saw. Bet? Oh, okay. Okay. We'll see how it ends. We'll see what happens. Gonna be a long one. I'm not feeling like that right now, so you're lucky. I don't know, maybe it was the moon cycle or some shit like that. Sometimes that happens, no? I must think on it. Maybe the savage was around. I don't know, sometimes weird things happen when the other Yalatos get close. There's now 4 Yalatos. I did mention that before, right? That I kind of wrote down some lore for Yali Boy. And there's now not 3, 4 Yalatos as an excuse to have a cute little one. Oh, damn, I dropped my fucking thing. There was an eclipse last night, like a blood moon. Yeah, but I think it was more than last night. I think it was like the day before last night. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's related, maybe it's not. Shit's crazy sometimes. I'm a weird god. Weird, strange god. Moon balloon. Mood balloon. I thought I said balloon. I just said balloon. What am I reading? Can't I read normally? The answer is no, by the way. I need to become something better than what I am. Why did I just say that? That sounded so serious. I mean, it's not wrong, but I did not mean it to like sound that that like just out of nowhere. Why is society existing? Well, it all dates back to the tribes of old, right? People be going here and there. Agriculture was kinda a thing. You would go to one place, plant some stuff, pick up what you got, and then leave that area, and then go to the next area. And then people said, yo, what if we just grew stuff like all the time? That was kind of cool. And then one guy said, yeah, but it's my idea, and I know how to do this best. So, like, can I have the biggest house? And they're like, okay, that seems kind of chill. And that's how you started developing. It wasn't the development of hierarchy, because hierarchy is kind of a thing within nature as a whole, right? So you can't say this, the advent of civilization was the advent of hierarchy, but it was certainly the advent of a particular kind of hierarchy, a more rigid, less natural form of it, reliant on the things we do rather than just beating the biggest guy around, if that makes sense, or just being the best at something. That, although that kind of hierarchy still exists today. Unexist society. Unfortunately, we can't do that. I'm perfect. I'm fine. Thank you very much. Although I can be better. I will be better. Sorry, I go into a rant about society. Like, I know, I learned. I was there, guys. You gotta understand. I was there. It was fucking cool. At first, people were chasing food, and then they went, huh? Uh, we can make this stuff. I can control food. Everyone come be my friend, but I have more stuff because I make food. Exactly. That was basically how it went down. And then people started forming together, and then some people were like, yo, can we stick around? And they were like, sure, but you're gonna have to do stuff. And then they were like, okay, that's cool. And some of them were good at building stuff. Some of them helped make tools. And then eventually somebody needed to organize all these people. And that organization sort of became the first levels of society, where you have the organizers, the leaders. Then you had accountants who were below them, and then because somebody had to keep count of how much things were being made, where they were being made, how many people were around. You gotta remember, like, this shit was different back in the day, man. It was just like kind of pure function until, kind of it wasn't. Mixture of function and the typical hierarchical human things, like, oh, I have the best pelt, I want a better pelt, or I have no pelt and I'm literally naked unless I have this like one cloth that's kind of covering my private parts. Most people didn't care about that neither, until they did care about it, depended on the society. It's kind of cool though. Like, one of the Mycenaean Greeks, I'm sure you guys have seen the images of like some of the Greeks before they were Greeks. There was one island, I think it was like Minos Island, or some island that kind of in one of the mythologies gets referred to as like the island of the Minotaur, and that's believed to have come from the fact that they used a bull head as their like symbol. Their ladies were basically showing their booba. They wore these like open like things, and then the men barely wore anything as well, which I think is kind of funny. They do have cool stuff though from that period. Then they got taken over, I think, by another Greek city-state. People make food, sell food, need more food, people help make more, and it keeps going. Then people make other things and to help people, and people buy them with other things. Exactly. Yes, see, you're getting it, Sam. You got it. Although sometimes it does become rather perverse. That sort of is a thing you can't really get away from. The whole I want more than other people, because humans want. That's where I come in. Passion, right? The heart. It wants so much. It yearns and continues to yearn. And sometimes the things you want are not the things you need, but most human beings get told that and they're like, yeah, right. Including myself. It makes you think. Makes me think, certainly. We've gotten pretty far, and we're doing pretty good, to be fair. Even if we still want a lot more. We're living like kings. That's something people sometimes forget. Even through the struggles that we are going through right now, it's like, we're still pretty good. We're doing pretty damn good. In comparison to people just like 100 years ago. The next thing you know, money? Yeah. But to be fair, money was just a more organized way to, like, there's a good reason that came about. It's like, you can only trade bread for stuff before people start arguing about, okay, how much is the bread worth? Like, how many pelts is bread? And then how many apples is bread? How many other things is bread? It makes things complicated. Money rule the world and crashes people's dreams? It does. It does. Honestly, it's really the fault of trade in general, but, you know, that's just the downside of trade. It's like you kind of at some point have to come to some sort of agreement, and money was just the easiest way to do that. Because whatever's worth, like, if we were comparing bread and pelts, right? To you, one piece of bread might be like 3 pelts. To another guy, it might be like one singular pelt. And then you're gonna have the bread guy arguing about the fact that he doesn't like having to sell his bread for different amounts of pelt. It gets weird. Although I do feel like a mixture would have been probably preferred. And you technically still can barter in the same old fashion. It's just that you can't go into a store and barter something like an object for another object. You can do it with people though. So if you see a grandma that makes cookies and you wanna get her cookies, you know, maybe offer some labor, and then you'll get cookies. That's how we did it back in the day. Still works, trust me. I'm thinking about cookies again. God damn it. I'm thinking about fucking raisin oatmeal cookies. I want some raisin oatmeal cookies, please. I'm hungry for oatmeal cookies. Dude, I need money. I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, fuck. I need to be smart. Smart or cute or something. What granny do you got making you cookies? Not right now, really, but a while ago. I used to live near a place where there was this lady that made candies, actually, and we'd go around and she'd sell candies. And that was pretty cool. I don't know if that lady's still around. I'm sure her house is obviously still around, but I don't know if she's still around. I'm just saying, though, I just used the example of, like, a granny making cookies because, you know, that's the stereotype, right? Secret cookie dealer. Shit's smooth, you know, it works. And I'm sure that if you grow old, you know, it'll be nice to have a couple of those skill sets around. You know, you see the young ones come around and it's like, hey, can you do stuff for me? And they'll be like, no, but then you'll be like, but I got cookies. And then they'll be like, oh, you know, maybe we can come to a deal. Young people love cookies, man. Dude, I one time had tasted pineapple jam, and I've never been able to find pineapple jam ever again in any store I've gone to. It was a one-time thing. We were celebrating something with the family, right? And this one family member had made something with, like, those Ritz cookies, some kind of meat, and the pineapple jam. And that was so fucking good. But I've never been able to find pineapple jam again. Or jelly, whatever you want to call it. Some people call it jelly, some people call it jam. Just make it then. I don't know how to make jam. You think I'm not that intuitive, Sam? I'm sure I probably could buy it though. Hold on. It's gotta be on some store. Probably look it up on Amazon. Or, you know, I could just learn. Do something with my time. That would be kind of nice. There we go. The word didn't come out of my mouth for some reason. How expensive would it be to buy, though? That's my question. Because I don't think... Oh, that's not what I meant to press. $12 some... Okay, this is a pack of 2 for $24. Damn. Nice. Well, yeah. I just gotta think about, like, taxes and whatnot. Like, shipping costs, taxes, that's gonna crank up the price. Still, I'm glad I can buy it, if I ever decide to buy it. I only have, like, $200 in my... 200 doubloons in me account, I'm pretty sure. To spare. And I still have to buy a webcam or something. I haven't done that. Even though I told myself I ought to do it at some point. I have not. I don't even know what to buy when it comes to webcams. I did a little bit of research, but it confused me. And I have to fucking piss again. Okay, I'll be right back. I almost accidentally sat on my balls. That shit would have hurted. A lot. So good thing I did not. Goodness gracious me. Can there be bread that doesn't cost me so much in terms of because I want to eat bread, bro. I want to eat bread, but if I eat bread, I'll get fat. It'll ruin my workout routine. Then I'll have to worry about calories. No. What? What do you mean what? I'm just telling you the truth, Yuki. I kind of want to like be. You ever seen those videos of cats that get entrapped within a sock or a blanket as punishment for some devious crime they've committed? I wish that to be done to me. I don't know why. I just want to get carried around a little bit. Is that odd? It's probably a little odd. You're very EB? Well, Sammy Sam Samston. If you're EB, rest. Rest and sleep well. And don't let the bed bugs bite. Or Hugo just jump on your chest again. Or back. Or anywhere. Just don't let him jump on you. Sneak attack you from nowhere. Treat yourself well. Who wants carried? Me. Me. No, yes. Either way, Summer's gonna pull you into bed at some point. I just know it. Bro, miso soup. This shit got miso soup. I don't even know what that is. Other than soup. Soupy soup. Dude, now I want some soup. I'm getting to the point where I'm like thinking about food too much. Because I just gotta eat like 3, maybe 4 times a day. But no more. And no sugar either. Outside of a fruit, which I've already had for the day. So, kind of screwed myself having my one sheet of the day so early in the day. Maybe I can eat some cereal. So cereal, even though it's like, you know, whatever it is, it's still low on the calories. You're tired but not. You want to be lifted. You want to be lifted too? We can take turns, you know. I'll lift you, and then you'll lift me, and then I'll lift you again, and we'll just keep doing that. You're tired but not. I feel that. I know that feeling quite well. Especially when you're just like, man, why aren't I like asleep? It sucks. Because it's like, you want to do stuff, you're tired, but like then you try to sleep and then you're not tired, and it's like weird. You lift me lift you. Yeah, just back and forth. We'll just cradle each other for like a good 5 minutes at a time. 5 minutes at a time until we just both collapse. That's the plan. You think you'd find it easier to lift me than the other way around? I can lift you. I'm a strong boy. And I can lift things beyond my weight. It'll just hurt a lot. And I can probably do it. It just depends on the weight, you know, like where's the weight settled? The person is not like, I can carry people that are heavier than me. It's just that I have to like kind of hold them by the waist, you know. I kind of have to like hold you a little bit below the hips so that I can lift your center of gravity. That's really the way to do it. How do you think short people are like so good at things like wrestling? That's how it works. You gotta like lift a person by their center of gravity. Now I'm not as strong as you. You don't know that. You don't know. I could be hella strong. I could be the strongest boyo around. Gay. Aw. Shush. Shush, Yuki. It is very not homosexual. Probably. Listen, if we don't make it gay, it won't be gay. But if we make it gay, then it'll be extra gay. It's really 50-50 at this point. Can I get dressed? No, that's not something I should say. I mean, I should say it, but maybe I shouldn't. Silly idea, silly idea. You doubt that I'm stronger than you, but okay. You can doubt all you want, Sam. I'm literally a god. Say? Okay, I will say. I will say. So I kind of just looked at something, and it was a person, not real person, an anime person, in like a very scantily clad dress that is of the maid variety. You will make it very gay unless told not to. I can't stop you. The will of man is to each their own. And where was I going with this? Let me look at it again. So it's basically a crop top, and then the apron is literally just covering, you know, the groin area. And so I was like, what if I dressed up like that? That would be kind of cool. But it's like a maid dress, you know? Oh, maid outfit one. The closest one we have is this right here. Yes, you should. I know. I would feel sexy. And I think being sexy would be good for me to some extent. But I need more muscles before I can do that. I gotta look at myself like semi-naked again. I keep forgetting what I look like. Keep it. Sam's interested in Maid Lotto. Created specifically for Halloween. I still remember all that time ago. Even though it was only a few months ago. That stream was fun when I played Cry of Fear. Also, you could stop the gate technically. Meh. Would I want to though? That's the question. Would I wanna? You just like the gelato? Aw. Everybody liking the gelato. I hope people appreciate the gelato. Gelato wishes to be appreciated. And cuddled, maybe. Pat on the head. Maybe rub up, you know, a little belly rub, but that's neither here nor there. Would you? Ooh. Yes. I say bravely. Dude, I need like an actual table. But I don't know how I'd fit one with my thing. People's do, you do, and Sam does. And I'd like to give you both a little smoosh on the forehead. One little peck. A blessing, one could say. I still have to figure out how... I should probably just pay somebody. Fuck. You want to pet the gelato and give the gelato a cuddle? Can I be cuddle piled? I wish to be in a cuddle pile. It will be like the hounds of ancient times in their little dugouts. Cuddled together. One on top of the other. Depending if it's cold or not. If it's warm, then less cuddle pile. But, you know. That's neither here nor there. That's why I need a temple. I need a temple. I need to build one. And I don't remember how. You don't have to pay people. You do it for free. Fuck it, you'll pay me. No, that wasn't what I was thinking about. I was thinking about like a reference sheet thing. Because I technically would have to get like 4. Because each gelato has to be... Each gelato will need to have his own reference sheet. So that's gonna take some money that I need to make somehow. I can get at least 1. If I look... I should probably look through VGen, actually. I'm sure I'll find people through there. But I'm too scared. I'm too scared to talk to people. That's also the problem. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. And I don't know how to explain anything to people too. That's also the problem. I can't explain shit. You want all the gelatos? We'll get all the gelatos someday. It'll come slowly though, one at a time. We'll probably get just this gelato, I guess. This gelato. I've given each gelato a name, sort of. Both a name and the thing they're meant to represent. I could kind of explain it right now, I guess. I got nothing better to do. If I pull up the notes, because I wrote down. How many words is this? It's not a lot. It's just like kind of notes on each gelato and the lore of the gelatos. Called a pile with all the gelatos. Well, one's not really a human. The other one's like a little guy. And then there's me, and then there's the savage. Those are the gelatos so far. Names and titles, I guess. Here they go. The instinct, aka primordial. That's the primordial, right? Meant to represent human instinct. There's the will, or the savage. Self-explanatory. There's the passion, or the seeker. That's the gelato you're looking at. And then there's gonna be someday the empathy, or the trusting, which is gonna be my excuse to have a little gelato. Little gelato. Little cute, cutie patootie gelato. You don't care? You'd cuddle even non-human gelato? Non-human gelato is just a big ram wolf thing. Big boyo. Big floofy creature. The only issue with that gelato is that he kind of just goes away. He'll just go on some adventure and not be seen for a couple of decades. And then he'll come back like he didn't just leave. Strange guy. Doesn't talk a lot. More often than not, will just steal the food out of your hand like a dog, you know? If he does talk, it's probably to say something strangely philosophical. Or just drop esoteric knowledge. Gimme all. Someday. Sorry, just song. I am excited though. I am excited. Like, just having actually taken time to write down each gelato and what they represent and a little bit of a lore for them it made me feel good. It made me feel productive. The memories, they're coming back to me. The only thing I need to kind of explain properly would be why is there so many gelatos in the first place. Wish I kind of did one time, but you know, kind of didn't. I'm still fleshing that out. I'm still having to explain how exactly gelato became many gelatos. And I guess there's technically 5 gelatos, but like the lamb pups is kind of just the mascot. Right? The lamb pups are the little guys. Little bunch of fellas. There's a lot of them. There's like millions upon billions of those. All over the place. That's the lore. We got Shattered. There's a bunch of gelatos. You got the greater shards, which is the main 4 gelatos. And then you got the lamp pups, which is just a bunch of shards, technically. It's like when you break glass and there's sometimes the big shards and then there's like the small shards. That's kind of how it is. This god has been broken and now we can't really form up again. That's what happens when you throw hands a little too much with too many gods. You just get shattered and told not to form up again. And then you gotta find loopholes, like the greater shards. And each greater shard is kind of a loophole around the whole don't form up again type of rule that was set. I kind of wanted to make it like a comic type of thing. maybe someday that'll still be the case. We'll get some lore on full gelato someday. Still don't know what the hell went on with that guy. That's a completely different gelato. That's the gelato that was there for most of humanity, right? Since humanity is like 300 to 5,000 years old. That's the gelato that stuck around for a long time before he got fucking blitzed and just broken. Don't know much about him. Kind of hard to know much about him. I think the only one that would know anything about him would be the primordial, but that fucker doesn't want to talk. He's keeping that shit to himself. He's keeping quiet. Sorry, I'm looking at a cat. I'm looking at a picture of a kitten. It is good for my brain to do that every now and again. You have to hope pill yourself, you know? Just hope pill yourself constantly. You want to be lifted cause you are very dead? Can't Summer lift you? Does Summer have the strength? Summer, just ask Summer, just be like tell Summer to carry you like you ever seen that painting of that one Tsar? Like I forget what the painting is called, but I think it's like a Russian Tsar holding like his son because he's like bleeding or whatever. You always warm that could be annoying to cuddle. Well, if it's cold, it would be nice to cuddle. But if it's warm, then yeah, I could see that being a little annoying. Summer could not even lift you a millimeter off the floor. Unfortunate. She could try though. She can try. Just give Summer the excuse that she's gotta just hype her up a little. Just be like, come on, Summer, aren't you swole? Are you big, strong, Summer? Or maybe Summer doesn't want to be big and strong. I don't know. What is it like a warm temp for me? I don't know. Because I can deal with heat pretty well, but like that's temperature heat. Temperature heat, I'm sure is different than like being close to someone heat, which I've not really experienced. So I wouldn't really know what I could be able to handle in that regard. Because if I were over here, I would need the heat. I see what you mean. Right here where I am, it's, I don't know, in the 50s right now, I think. I have to check. Don't know what temperature it is. It's warmer than it usually is though, because finally spring is existing. Yes, 54, well, Fahrenheit. Don't know what that is in Celsius. Trying to think on it. It's relatively warm. Let's just say that it's relatively warm. It's not the type of, it's not hot. It's not anywhere near hot. It's getting warm. It's the way I'd put it. And it's sunny too, so there is that. A little windy though, apparently, which might be nice. Good smoking weather, I guess. Used to smoke. I don't really do that anymore. Still have a couple of cigarettes here and there, but that's rare. Hottest it gets here where you are is 70 Fahrenheit. Hot for me is like 90s to 100. Like, because I came from a very warm place. So the heat, like I said, temperature-wise, heat doesn't bother me. Like, you put me on a tropical island, I'm a thrive. It's the cold that does me in, really. Which I can also deal with, but like, I'd rather not deal with the cold. I'd rather deal with the heat. And I know a lot of people would say the opposite. A lot of people would be like, bro, I'd rather deal with the cold because you can get warm and it's cozy and whatever. But like, for me, I don't know. I feel like most of my not memories, because I have a hard time remembering things, but most of my the emotions that I remember that are positive have been had in warm weather. Then you need the heat? Yeah, I really do. I can just get naked. If it's slightly too warm, I can just get naked. The only thing I have to worry about is if it gets stuffy. If it gets stuffy warm, that kind of sucks. That's why I kind of am fine with it being hot outside, because if you're outside while it's hot, then it's fine. But if you're just stuck inside all the time, it gets real stuffy. You gotta open up a window or something. I can't wait to drink. I can't wait for room temperature water to become the norm again. Because in this winter, I've had to like heat up my water. So I just have hot water. Now I think I can just leave out a container of water for me to have when summer comes around. Summer, the temperature, not the person. The weather. The season. There we go. Words. I almost choked on the water. I almost choked again. Oh, God. Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. Okay, I know why I didn't do a thing that I told myself I was gonna do. Coldest you've seen here is 1 Fahrenheit. Really? I would think it would get colder where you are. Well, wherever you are, I guess. Which means I'm making assumptions about where you are. That's kind of surprising, though. I think I've experienced... It hasn't gotten to the negatives in a long while. Even this past winter really didn't get to the negatives, but... You know, it's gotten to the negatives where I am before. The coldest I think I've seen is here in Scotland. Even more surprising then. Because I feel like Scotland is known for, like, I guess, cold. That's what people outside of Scotland know Scotland for. How cold it can get. So hearing that the coldest you've seen is like 1 Fahrenheit, it's like, huh, I would have expected like -30. That's what I would have expected. But maybe it doesn't get as cold as I think it does then. Maybe it's just overhyped. I remember about a decade ago where I am getting to like that far down, like -20 was something that happened when it snowed during the winter. That shit was ass. Like, it would be genuinely fucked up kind of cold. And for some people, that's pretty normal. You're in Northern Ireland at the moment, but you used to live in Inverness. Inverness, Scotland. Let me look at a map because I don't know my I don't know my geography. Oh, that's kind of like I was gonna say like dead center, not inherently dead center, but upper center. Is it a nice place? Because I'm looking at the pictures. They got a castle there? That's kind of sick. If they do. Kind of looks like a castle. I like castles. I just want a big structure. I want to live in a big stone structure. I don't know why. How much would it cost me to build myself a castle? It's either a temple or a castle. Those are one of the two things I want to live in. Gonna have to find land first of all, and then figure out how to do plumbing and electricity. That would be sick though. Don't know what I'd use all that space for though. I don't know. What am I doing tomorrow? I kind of forgot. Tomorrow, I think I'm playing Nocturne again, which will be fun. And then, yeah, Sunday is chess. And then I gotta plan the next week, and then also change the schedule on the Twitch schedule thing so that we can, if people want to look at that, they'll know what I'll be playing on those days, what I'll be doing. I gotta remember though. That's the struggle. I must remember. Somebody said chess. Yes, Sunday. Sunday we'll have chess. So if you want to play, you're welcome to do so. You'll BRB. I'll see ya. I kind of do want to play. I kind of. Yuki, do you have do you got any games on your PC? I don't know. I want to play like fucking something with people. I don't know why. I kind of want to play Lethal. I haven't played Lethal in a long ass time. I don't know if anybody's got Lethal. You have 187 games in your library? That's a lot. Lots of games. You do have Lethal Company? I don't know if you'll want to spend a little time. Just a game or two, you know? Because I know it's late where you are. But considering it's a Friday, you know, maybe we'll talk about it in Discord, you know? If you want to play Lethal with me or something. Yes, you do? Okay. Well, after stream ends, I gotta go eat real quick, and then, you know, I'll contact you on the Discord. Because I do have a little... I forget how to do the, because I know I set up, just, like, talking channels. So I guess we could go there if you want. Or I'll just message you directly. And then pull up a call or whatever. You gotta tell me your freaking thing. Or at least send me a friend request on, Steam. It's literally Yolotl. They'll be... Like, you'll know, because I'm using the same profile and name. It's literally me. That's my profile. It's me. I don't know. Actually, I gotta remember how doing a thing is on Lethal. I think you could do a thing where you just like have a code and people can join, right? Or am I tripping? You need a normal headset and a mic, because otherwise it'll be echo voice. That's fine. I just want a game. I want a game with somebody. And I think you can type in Lethal anyways, right? You can type and then see a person, what they're saying if you're near them. At least I'm pretty sure you can. Oh yeah, now I'm getting the funny like hunger weakness now. Yes, but you wanna talk? True. You could, if you have the muns. There is like a little lavalier. I'm sure you could get like a lavalier, one of those like little microphones you put on your shirt for Hella Sheep on Amazon. That was my first mic for before I got the one I have right now. I still have it there as my backup, just in case this one ever dies or anything. I can just plug that one in. But there are cheap microphones out there, or you know, you could just, like you said, get a headset and mic combo. Gotta look for a good one though. I'm the type, when it comes to tech, I spend like days looking for stuff, looking for like the best deal, hearing like watching videos on like headsets and microphones and stuff, or you know, the combo ones. That's just the type of person I am. I have to know I'm getting my money's worth. Cause I know there's one. I don't know why they always come out so expensive. I know there's like the $60 ones that you can get at like a GameStop or whatever. And there's those. There's, like I said, you could just get like a little lavalier mic for like $14-20, something like that, off of Amazon. Just plug it in. I think the only thing that'd be confusing would be setting up the settings on that, because sometimes your computer might not want to pick things up. Because I had to, in order for me to talk, I had to literally like plug mine into like a, how do you call it, like a Y-shaped adapter thing where on one thing you could plug in your earphones, and then on the other one you could plug in the mic, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to like hear things and talk. Oh yeah, that whole issue is averted if you literally just get a headset that lets you have a mic with it. I don't know of ones that are good though. I'd have to look into that. If you want any help with that, assuming you even want help. I don't know why I'm just yapping. I'm just yapping and yapping. Continually just talking. I want some like crackers or something, dude. Crackers and cheese would kind of go crazy right now. I have cheese, but it's not the type of cheese that would be good with crackers, and I don't even know if I have crackers around. Hmm. I'm still contemplating whether on next week I should stream for like a long ass time every day. Try to see. I could try to do another what do they call it? I there's a term for it, but when like people try to stream specifically so that they could get to like 50 followers. I know people do it for like partner as well. For like stream partner whenever they're close to getting partnered or whatever the hell. I forget which is which. Hold on. There's affiliate, right? Affiliate is first and then partner. Yes, affiliate first. Hmm. You are bald? Are you now? Are you? You've gone bald? Have you just made the executive decision to go bald, Yuki? Yuki pal, Yuki buddy, Yuki. You are? You have. Well, congratulations on the baldness. I don't know if that's something you want me to congratulate or not, but I will congratulate you on it. I will support you in any way that is necessary. We will hope pill ourselves until we overdose on hope. Hopium. It's a question? Gelato? Oh, is it? Let me read. You are bald? Okay, you said, I am bald. Am I? Have I? Well, the am I? Have I is a question. You are correct. My sincerest apologies for the miscommunication. I kind of want to cry. Do you know why people put M in front of I do, okay? I feel bad. I'm sorry. I really... I am. I didn't mean to misread. I'm just a little hungry. I'm a little hungry. I'm a hungry boy. No, I am. I am sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry. We're both sorry, okay? I accept your apology and I hope you eat hearts. You know, I'm kind of curious. There are some animals whose hearts you can eat. I'm a little curious about that. I want to like eat a deer someday. Deer heart. I wonder what it would taste like. Probably good as hell with some barbecue. Fuck, dude. I kind of want to make myself nuggets with barbecue, but barbecue has sugar in it. Why can't there be sugarless barbecue? I'm thinking about Wendy's nuggets again. Those were so fucking good. Pain. Da 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 pain. Da 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 pain. I forgot the lyrics. Cause I wanna feel pain and nothing at all. Bro, that song goes hard. I remember the Alien vs Predator game AMV to that song. I still watch that shit every now and again. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's this game on the PlayStation called Alien vs Predator, and you played. There was 3 main campaigns. One where you played as an alien, one where you played as a predator, and where you played as the marine. And that game was cool as fuck. I love that game. It's been a long time since I played it, but that game was cool as fuck. And somebody made a little AMV, you know, like a little music video using that song by, I forgot who it was. I can just look this up. This is literally within my means. "3 Days Grace," that's the group. 3 Days Grace. Was it the third one? Or was it just Alien vs. Predator? It may have been like I don't remember if there was multiple games of it or just like one game. Oh, that also reminds me of King Kong. I forgot there was also a King Kong game that I played as well back in the day. That one was pretty cool too. That one was on the PS2, I think. If you've never played it, like, look up the game if you ever have the chance. Like, just watch a video on it. Obviously, it's dated, but it was a fun-ass game as well. Maybe someday I'll have the luxury to play those games again. God, alright. I'm getting hit by nostalgia now. Actually, can I gotta look up another game. I wanna see if I can run this game. I'm not sure if I can. Dude, I'm kind of sweating. I'm kind of sweating. I can. Oh, I gotta see if I can run it though while I stream. Because I kind of want to play my side. I want to play the game with the woman in it. So bad. How long is this going to be on sale for? Literally until March 20th. Only $1 less, but still. I will put it in my wish list. There we go. Got so many games in my wish list now. I got 8 games. 8 games in the wish list. Heavens above. Oh yeah, Yuki, you also have Chivalry. I forgot about that too. You have Chivalry. I have Chivalry. That's also a game we could play. Although I don't know how well the connection would be, considering we live across the fucking ocean from one another. Chivalry is pretty damn fun though. I play that shit with my buddy all the time. The Survivor actually get the throne up and running. 1 second, must do something. Roger that. Stream's about to end anyways, I think. I got like 5 minutes left to the stream. Today's been a good day, I think. I like this just chatting stream. I should do them every now and again, because I think me forcing myself to try and do a 1 hour thing of just chatting, even though it's possible, I think it's better for me to just do just chatting streams on like specific days. Because then I kind of, one, practice kind of memory, right? I need to, for lack of a better word, practice remembering things. You'll hug me? Aw, I'd hug you too. Hugs would be nice, even if I get weird feelings about them and feel a little uncomfortable. I still let you hug me. But yeah, I think I'll do more of these just chatting streams themselves. And then whenever I do like a normal stream, you know, I'll just get to the game, you know, talk a little bit about how my day went, you know, in the beginning, like maybe 10 minutes, and then get onto the game. Because I think that works out best. It gives me like the ability to kind of quote unquote set up a list, if that makes sense, a mental list of things if I only do just chatting every now and again. Yo, goth free run, e-girl goth free run is kind of cool, kind of cute. Sorry, I'm just like still scrolling through Twitter, just looking at artists and their works. Can't wait to eat. I probably should have set up the stove to start heating things before I even, like 10 minutes prior to stream ending, but I guess not. That's fine. I'm sure if I put it like on high heat, it'll heat up pretty quick, hopefully. Don't know about the potatoes though, because the potatoes are in water. And that water's gonna take time to heat up. Time I don't feel like I have. Is anybody streaming today? I don't know if Scratch is Flop is on. I don't know how long Flop is gonna be on though. Might raid Flop. Good thing I checked. Good thing I checked. Let me check out what Flop's doing real quick though. Oh yeah, Flop basically just started streaming a couple, like 20 minutes ago. So we'll raid Flop. I want to see if Sam does come back though. Then we'll raid over. I'll give it like a couple more minutes. You know, give it a couple more minutes. And if there's anybody here to raid with. Are you guys still here? I don't know if you guys are still here. I don't know. I don't know. You are Yuki is. Hi Yuki. Hi Yuki. 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 You are sunshine. I'm sunshine. You're sunshine. Oh, that's a button I pressed. I don't know what just happened. I didn't know I could do that. Sorry. I just started pressing the number pad. I forget that. If I press the number lock key and then I turn it off and then I press buttons on my number thing, it'll just do that. To go. Oh, brain. Weird. Okay, we shall wait a few more minutes. Take a few more minutes. What is there else to say? Let me look through YouTube actually. I haven't looked through YouTube to see if anybody's said or done or posted anything interesting. Sometimes I find a thing or two that is of interest. Oh, Shenpai posted some art on YouTube, which is cool. You're so eepy, I know. You're so eepy. Eepy, eepy, eeper. The eeper. The eepiest of eepers. Gonna head pat you. Gonna head pat you so much. Get head pat it, get head pat it, get head pat it. Just a plap plap me, but just with head pats. I'll put this in the background so that I can watch later while I eat at least. While I consume. You love head pats? I love head pats too. The idea of them anyways, not that I get head patted, but a head pat would be lovely. Head patting, you know, just affection. Human beings, I think, need to, like, show affection more often to one another. It just feels unfair that as a lad, you're looked at as a little odd if you want to show affection to your fellow man. That's kind of unfair. Very. I agree. We all agree on the same point. Alright, I think I'll start the raid now anyways. We'll be raiding Flop the Bun. It's playing the same game I'm pretty sure you were playing last time. Sort by... I can just look it up, right? Put this away. And what is raid? Gonna raid. Raid is starting. Hold on. Hold on. Is making sure everything's good. Didn't mean to do that. That kind of... Okay. I'm just making sure I'm trying to do this thing right. I kind of get a little paranoid about whether I'm doing things right or not. But we'll be going then. We'll be going. I hope you all have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights. Am I freaking spelling this right? Wherever and wherever you are. May the gods bless you and may the stars shine in your honor. I hope you guys, you know, make sure you eat, make sure you go to sleep. I gotta eat. And then, Yuki, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you in the Discord maybe later. All right. Bye bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. Love you guys.